Let me tell you something about failure. It's the best teacher you will ever have, though it comes disguised as pain, disappointment, and embarrassment. Most people fear it, avoid it, and hide from it. But the truth is, failure is not your enemy. It's your silent mentor, patiently waiting for you to listen. If you want to turn failure into fuel for success, you must learn how to face it, learn from it, and rise with it. The first step is to redefine what failure means to you. Many people think failure is the end, but it is never the end. It's simply a bend in the road. Think about it. When you fail, the world doesn't stop spinning. The sun still rises, people still go to work, and life continues. So why should you stop? Failure is just life's way of saying, not yet, you're not ready, there's something you still need to learn. When I was younger, I faced rejection after rejection. Every time I applied for something, I was told, you're not good enough. But those words became the spark that ignited my hunger to improve. When you redefine failure as feedback, you stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a student. And a good student doesn't cry over a bad grade, they study harder for the next test. The second step is to build emotional resilience. Failure hurts. No one can deny that. It can crush your confidence, make you question your worth, and tempt you to give up. But emotional strength is like a muscle. It grows through resistance. Every disappointment you face gives you a chance to build that muscle. When something doesn't work out, don't react with anger or self-pity. Sit with the discomfort. Let it teach you patience, self-control, and humility. The strongest people are not those who never fall, but those who fall and rise again without losing their smile. Remember, resilience is not about pretending everything is fine. It is about accepting that things are not fine yet and still choosing to move forward. The day you can smile after failing, that's the day you've already started winning. The third step is to adopt the try again smarter mindset. When people fail, most of them do one of two things. They quit, or they keep repeating the same mistakes expecting different results. But smart people do something different. They pause, reflect, analyze, and adapt. They ask questions like, what went wrong? What can I do better next time? What can I learn from this? Success is not about doing more, it's about doing better. Every time you fail, you gain data, valuable information about what doesn't work. The key is to use that information wisely. When you fall, don't just get up blindly, get up intelligently. There's a difference between persistence and foolish repetition. The one who learns from failure is unstoppable, because every setback becomes a stepping stone, and every no becomes a lesson preparing you for a bigger yes. The fourth step is to surround yourself with believers. When you fail, you'll notice something. Everyone has an opinion. Some will laugh, some will criticize, and some will disappear. But a few, a rare few, will stand by you. These are your true allies. They see your potential even when you don't. They remind you that failure is temporary, but giving up is permanent. Surround yourself with these kinds of people, mentors who challenge you, friends who believe in you, and teammates who share your vision. You see, no one succeeds alone. Even the greatest achievers had a team behind them. When you fall, you need someone to tell you, get up, you're not done yet. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your destiny. So, choose your circle carefully. Let them be your mirror, reflecting not your fears, but your possibilities. The fifth step is to turn pain into passion and purpose. This is the most powerful transformation of all. Every failure leaves behind an emotional scar, but that scar can become a source of strength if you allow it. The pain you feel from failing can either break you or build you. The choice is yours. Some of the greatest ideas in history were born from frustration. When something doesn't work, it fuels creativity. It forces you to think differently, to innovate, to dream bigger. Don't waste your pain by complaining about it. Use it to create something meaningful. Turn your disappointment into determination, your rejection into redirection, and your mistakes into motivation. When your mission becomes bigger than your fear of failure, nothing can stop you. Passion burns brighter when it's born from struggle. And remember, success that comes too easily doesn't last. The people who have tasted failure appreciate success the most because they know what it costs. Failure makes you humble, hungry, and human. It teaches you empathy. You start to understand others who struggle. It teaches you perseverance. You realize that nothing worth having comes overnight. And it teaches you gratitude. You learn to value every small victory because you know how hard it was to earn it. Success built on failure is like a tree with deep roots. Storms may shake it, but they cannot break it. So when life knocks you down, don't stay down. Rest if you must, but don't quit. Look at failure in the eye and say, "Thank you for the lesson." Then stand up, dust yourself off, and move forward. Because every time you fail, you are one step closer to success, if only you keep walking. The difference between winners and losers is not that one never fails and the other always does. It's that one keeps trying until failure runs out of ways to stop them. In life, you will face rejection, humiliation, and loss. You will have days when nothing seems to go right. But remember this, every successful person you admire has been through the same storms. They didn't avoid failure, they embraced it. They didn't run from pain, they learned from it. What separates them from the rest is their ability to turn every defeat into fuel for their journey. So, the next time you fail, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask instead, "What now?" Let that question drive you to improve, to grow, and to try again. One day, you will look back and realize that every failure was a necessary chapter in your story. The chapter that made the ending possible. Failure is not your curse. It is your coach. It's not your weakness. It's your weapon. If you learn to use it well, it will take you further than fear ever could. Because success is not about avoiding failure. It's about transforming it. It's about taking every no and turning it into a stronger yes. It's about falling down 100 times and getting up 101. Failure doesn't define you, your response to it does. So keep failing, keep learning, keep growing. One day your story will inspire someone else who's afraid to start. And that, my friend, is what real success looks like.